In the year 2000, Amazon was on life support. The company was bleeding billions of dollars. Wall Street was calling it ticking time bomb, and headlines mocked it as Amazon da bomb and Amazon da toast. The stock had crashed more than 94% from its peak, and analysts predicted bankruptcy was only months away. But while everyone else panicked, Jeff Bezos, the eccentric founder of Amazon,
you can choose a life,
made a decision that seemed insane. Instead of cutting back and playing it safe, he doubled down. He borrowed more money, spent more aggressively, and poured resources into things Wall Street thought were a waste of time. At the time, people called it financial suicide. Today, we know it as the foundation of a $2.4 trillion empire. So how did Bezos take a company that was collapsing and turn it into the most dominant business of the 21st century? Stick with me until the end, because this is the unbelievable comeback story of Amazon. And hey, if you love learning about the business strategies that shape the modern world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any of our deep dives into stories just like this one. The year 2000 wasn't kind to internet companies. The dot-com bubble had exploded, wiping out billions of dollars in value almost overnight. Startups that were once worth billions, companies like eToys and Cosmo, vanished practically without a trace. Investors have been burned so badly that many swore off internet stocks entirely. Amazon wasn't spared. In fact, it looked doomed. After hitting a high of $106 per share, Amazon stock collapsed to under $6. The company reported staggering quarterly losses: $308 million in the first quarter, $317 million in the second, $241 million in the third. For a young company with no path to profitability, it looked like the end of the road. Wall Street analysts piled on the criticism, demanding immediate cuts. They wanted layoffs, canceled projects, and a stripped-down Amazon that could survive. Maybe long enough to get back on its feet. But Jeff Bezos wasn't interested in survival. He was interested in domination. Bezos's first radical move came in February 2000, when he raised $672 million in convertible bonds from European banks. The interest rate? Nearly 7%, double what Amazon would have paid just months earlier. Critics said it was reckless, but Bezos saw what they didn't. Capital markets were about to slam shut. When the financial winter arrived, Amazon had cash in the bank. Its competitors didn't. That single move allowed Amazon to keep breathing while others suffocated. But Bezos wasn't careless. Amazon did lay off 1,300 employees, close unprofitable warehouses, and trim some fat. Still, the core of his plan was shocking. He continued pouring money into technology, logistics, and customer experience at a time when every analyst insisted on cutbacks. Bezos understood something Wall Street didn't. Trust is the most valuable currency in business. In the summer of 2000, when Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire was released, Amazon offered it at a massive discount with guaranteed release day delivery. They lost money on every single book. Executives were stunned. Why deliberately lose money? Bezos explained it perfectly. We're not selling books. We're buying customer trust. That stunt generated over 700 news articles, massive goodwill, and priceless brand recognition. While other dot-coms were collapsing, Amazon was becoming a household name. Bezos wasn't chasing quarterly earnings. He was building customer loyalty that would last decades. Next came Bezos's boldest move yet, turning Amazon from a store into a platform. In 2000, Amazon partnered with giants like Target, Circuit City, and Toys R Us to run their online stores. Critics screamed, "You're helping your competitors." But Bezos knew better. These deals created steady, predictable revenue that Amazon desperately needed. And then came the real game changer. Amazon opened its platform to third-party sellers. Wall Street hated it. They thought Amazon was giving up control, diluting its brand, and inviting chaos. But what they didn't realize was that third-party sellers would eventually make up more than 60% of Amazon's sales. This wasn't dilution. It was network effects. Bezos turned Amazon into the backbone of global e-commerce. The most controversial part of Bezos' strategy, though, was his willingness to invest in the future while drowning in losses. Amazon spent heavily on automated fulfillment systems, advanced data analytics, and early cloud computing experiments. To Wall Street, it looked wasteful. To Bezos, it was preparation. These bets would later become Amazon Web Services, the cloud giant that now generates the majority of Amazon's profits, and Amazon Prime, which today has over 200 million members worldwide. Bezos wasn't playing a short-term game. He once told shareholders, "We are willing to be misunderstood for long periods of time." And he meant it. By the fourth quarter of 2001, Amazon shocked the world. For the first time, it posted a profit, just $5 million. Small, almost laughable compared to the billions it had lost. But it was a signal. The infrastructure Bezos built in the darkest days was finally paying off. Customers were loyal. Logistics were efficient. The platform was expanding. From there, Amazon's rise became unstoppable. AWS exploded into one of the most profitable businesses in history. Prime reshaped customer expectations. And that $6 share price from 2001? Today, it would be worth over 30 times as much. Amazon is now valued at more than $2.4 trillion. What looked like insanity in 2000 turned out to be one of the greatest business comebacks of all time. While the dot-com graveyard was littered with failures, Amazon thrived because Jeff Bezos was willing to be misunderstood. He played the long game, built trust when it was expensive, and invested in the future when everyone else was cutting back. And that's why Amazon isn't just a company. It's a case study in vision, patience, and courage. If you found this story inspiring and want more deep dives into the bold moves that shaped our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share this video with a friend who loves business stories. Because sometimes, the best lessons in life come from the companies everyone thought were doomed.